Lesson 12. The past tense. There are two types of past tense verbs. One is the regular verbs, other is the irregular verbs. Regular verbs: work, past tense worked, live, lived, move, moved, walk, walked, open, opened, wait, waited. Irregular verbs: be, that is am, is, are. Past tense is was, were. Irregular verb: get, got. Past tense is got. Go becomes went. Put is put. Eat, ate. Have, had. As you can see, regular verbs add ed to make the past tense. Work becomes worked. You just add ed. And irregular verbs change their form entirely. For example, go becomes went. Get becomes got. The most important verb to learn first in the past tense is be. Be is, am, are, etc. Okay. Be is the verb which changes form right away. Very be changes form as is, am, and are. Be, the past tense, singular. I was. You were. The past tense form of the be is I was. I am becomes I was. You are becomes you were is the past tense. He is becomes he was in the past tense. She is becomes she was in the past tense. It is becomes it was in the past tense. The plural form we are becomes we were is the past tense. You are, the you were is the past tense. For they are, they were is the past tense. I was at school yesterday. We were in New Delhi last week. It was cold this morning. Only the verb be changes its form for singular or plural. All the other verbs, regular or irregular, use one form in the past tense, which makes this tense easy to use for making statements. Okay, let's see that more about irregular verbs in lesson 16. Okay, but now let us take irregular verb learn. Okay, subject plus the verb plus the ed. Let's take the verb learn and try some examples. Singular. Subject is I. Learn is the verb. Past tense is ed. Learned. I is the subject here. Okay. I learned. Singular form of you is the subject. Learn is the verb. When you add ed, it becomes past tense. Okay. You learned. He learned. She learned. It learned. The plural form. We is the subject. Learn is the verb. Ed is the past tense. We learned. You learned. They learned. Let's take the irregular verb have. How we use this? Subject plus the verb have, and on the past tense of it we will see here. Okay. Irregular verb is have because it changes form. Singular. I have becomes I is the subject. Have was the present verb. This is past tense. Had. Okay. I had. You had. He had. She had. It had. Plural form. We have becomes we had. We is the subject. You is the subject. They is the subject. The rest are all the verbs. The past tense part of the verb. We had. You had. They had. Okay. Review. The past tense describes the things you did yesterday or last minute or last year, back in February 1973 or an hour ago, something like that. Okay, it's a past. Past means you are done with it. It has happened. Regular verbs such as learn take an ed. That's all. All it takes is ed to become a past. Ending after the subject. Okay, like work becomes worked. Learn becomes learned. Visit becomes visited. Irregular verbs change their form entirely or not at all. That is the irregular verbs. For example, eat becomes ate. Look, it changed. The entire thing changed. Go becomes went. Be, that is is or etc. becomes was, were, etc. Hit becomes hit. Cut becomes cut. Put becomes put. So those are, they don't change at all. They are irregular verbs. The form of the past tense is not dependent on the subject. The form of the past tense does not depend on the subject. Okay. Let's take some examples. Regular verb work. I worked yesterday. Irregular verb eat. I ate breakfast earlier. Regular verb work. You worked yesterday. Irregular verb eat. Usages. You ate breakfast earlier. Regular verb we will use for the he, the subject he. He worked yesterday. For the irregular verb, the usages. He ate breakfast earlier. Okay. Another one for a regular verb. She worked yesterday. For irregular verb, it's she ate lunch an hour ago. For like, the regular verb, the usages. The cat liked her food. Liked. Irregular verb, eat. She ate her food. Regular verb, arrive. Always we is I plus you is we. We arrived on time. Irregular verb be. We were on time. Regular verb share. How is it used? You shared a milkshake. Irregular verb have. Usage. You had a nice lunch. Remember, have become had. You had a nice lunch. Regular verb visit. Usage. They visited the beach. Irregular verb go, eat. They went to the beach and ate popsicles. They went to the beach and ate popsicles. Irregular past tense verbs. Please write it down the simple tense, this is the past tense, and this is the meaning. For example, become. The past tense is became. What is the meaning of the word become? Become is change, alter, grow into, like that, okay? Begin. The past tense is began. What does begin mean? What do you mean by begin? The meaning is start. Begin means start, commence. Blow. The past tense is blew. Okay? They are called irregular past tense verbs because the word changes form in the past tense. Blow becomes blew, break becomes broke, okay? In this normal regular past tense, you will add only ed, but irregular, the word changes shape. Build, past tense is built. What do you mean by build? Build means create. I built a building. Can you build a building? Something like that, right? Make is called build, okay? Buy, past tense is bought. What do you mean by buy? Can you buy me a cup of tea? Buy means purchase. You pay for. That is the meaning, okay? Catch, caught. Catch is getting. It catch the ball. That means get the ball, right? Come. Past tense is came. Come means arrive. Cost. Past tense is cost. Cost means the price of something. Cut. Past tense is cut. Do. Did. Read the meaning like this, okay? Drink. Drank is the past tense. Drive. Drove is the past tense. Eat. Ate is the past tense. Consume means the meaning of eat is consume. Feel. Felt. Pursue is the meaning. Find. Found. Obtain or get is the meaning of it, okay? Likewise, pause the video, start memorizing the past tense, present tense and the past tense, okay? Get, got, give, gave, go, went, have, had, hear, heard, hit, hit, hold, held, hurt, hurt, keep, kept, know, knew, lay, laid, led, lead, led, leave, left, lend, lent. Finally, let, lie, lied, lose, lost, make, made, meet, met, pay, paid, put, read, read, ride, rode, ring, rang, run, ran, say, said, see, saw, show, sell, sold, send, sent, show, showed, sit, sat, sleep, slept, speak, spoke, spend, spent, stand, stood, swim, swam, take, took, teach, taught, tell, told, think, thought, throw, through, understand, understood, where, wore, win, won, write, That is it. Memorize it, find out all the meaning and practice it.